Hey guys, it's Eddie here again, showing you some amazing properties that we're buying in Perth on behalf of our buyers agency clients. Now today I'm super excited because I've got a little bit of a different type of property that I'm here to show you. The property right behind me, as you can probably see, now this is a 1-bedroom unit, 1 bed, 1 bath, 1 car. And before you roll your eyes, because I know a lot of people don't like 1-bedroom units, I own a lot of these myself. I bought another one very similar around the corner. Right now we're in Perth. Now we are literally probably about 3 to 4 kilometers from the CBD. So we're in a very inner city location. And we bought this property for only $330,000. So $330K, you could rent this property out for about $500 to $550 a week. So we're probably going to get tenants in. Tenants are already in there, but they are moving out. We're going to get new tenants in shortly. So up to $550 a week. $550 per week based off $330,000. It's about an 8% rental return, which is amazing. Like, you just cannot get that anywhere else. But most importantly, where we're at right now, the location. Location is number one. This is a very high-end, blue chip, premium suburb. If you have a look at the house next door, like this area that we're in is a very expensive, high-end, blue chip, high growth location. Houses literally next door and houses in the same street sell for between $4 to $5 million. So we're buying an affordable entry price property for literally $330,000 into a market which the medium suburb house price is about $2 million. So this is in a 1-bed, 1-bath unit, but it's a bigger style unit. So it's about 58 square meters roughly. You're on a big block of land as well. So you've got parking at the back, you've got your own designated car spot, and you're buying into a block where there's only about, I'd say, 18 units on there. The block of land that it sits on is worth a lot of money. And it's a 1-bedroom unit in a block. There's only about 18 units on the block. The land alone, if you were to basically break up the actual unit block itself and sell it off just for the land entitle allotment, they call it, when you buy it as part of a strata block like this, they call it a entitlement. The land portion alone would be worth more than $330,000. So if you look at the street and you have a look, like, very nice, neat and tidy kind of street. The houses as well, if we jump, hopefully we don't get run over, but if we jump in the street, you can see very nice old school style houses. House there, house down there. These houses are worth like $3, $4, $5 million. This is a high-end location. So where I see value in properties like this, and we'll jump out of the road before we get hit, is that you can pick up a property like this. Yes, it's not a house, but the average person ain't gonna buy an investment property that is $3 million, $4 million right away. And I would much rather buy an amazing high quality asset like this, a 1-bed, 1-bath, 1-car unit in a very high-end location for $330. Like, if you've got a budget for only $350,000 or $400,000, you can get into a really high-end location like this in Perth, 3-4 kilometers from the city, close to shops, schools, amenities, train stations. And the type of demographic that these kind of areas bring, it brings the high-end kind of quality tenants. It brings high-end families that, you know, if they're buying a house like next door for $3, $4, $5 million, then they're working professionals. This would be the equivalent, the location that we're in would be the equivalent, I'd say, to either like a very high-end kind of location, Bondi or Vaucluse or whatever it is. Like, you're 5-10 minutes to the city, you're about 10-15 minutes to the beach as well. Not only that, but you can get the rental return. So we're buying a high-end property that has a roughly 8% rental return, but we're not buying in a rough area. We're not buying 30, 40, 50, 60 kilometers away. So I would always buy a property like this instead of buying a rundown house, 30, 40, 50 kilometers away or an hour or two away, because this is a blue chip, high-end property. And we're in today, in 2024, we're buying properties like this for $330, and they used to sell for over $400,000 back 10 years ago. So we're buying them below what they were previously selling for 10 to 12 years ago. And during that time, the rents have gone through the roof. So the yields are massive. We're buying them below replacement cost, below land value. And if it was meant, like, I would buy 100 of these, because I personally know, check back in, these things are going to be worth $450,000, $550,000. Like, these are going to go from $330 to $550. I have every confidence on that. One of the clients that bought this property, they're going to get it, I'm pretty sure they've already got it valued around $400,000. They bought it for like $330. So they made 70 grand literally in a month or two. So they're going to use that equity to buy another one. And in the same time, the property's low maintenance. The strata on this kind of block, pretty sure it's only about $600 a quarter. Because you can see it's old school, but these things are built solid as a rock. They're usually double brick construction on the outside, concrete slab. There's no elevator, of course, as you can see. There's no elevator, there's no pool, there's no common areas. So it's $600 per quarter, which is about $2,400 a year, but that includes the building insurance as well. When you buy into a block like this, if you don't know much about strata, most people, strata is a bit of a taboo word, but like, I've bought a lot of strata properties, and I've made millions from buying them. So clearly there's something that the average kind of person out there, when they look at property investing, they don't understand. You know, you can buy a property like this and you can make hundreds of thousands, you make millions out of these kind of properties. And you can buy in better locations, because like if you've got a budget of 500K, there's no way you're going to buy a house in this location. The medium house price is about 2 million. Houses next door and ones across the street sell for 3, 4, 5 million. So when you've got a budget of, let's say, 500K, you can diversify into different types of assets, like a unit, villa, or townhouse. And you don't always have to stick to a house, but it can get you in to a entry-level property in a very good, high-quality suburb. So once again, 330,000, rent 550 a week, 8% return, massive growth, amazing location. And if you have any questions, comment below. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.